Fade to black. Then back to the lodge. Abigail. Okay, alright, what's happening here? Exploration. Last time we were at this part, I think it was just Emma that we were, but we control Abigail instead this time.
So what do we do now?
Well, I guess we just make ourselves at home. Whip up some cocktails, see what's on the TV. No?
Why are you always so positive?
Ugh, why do you keep asking me that?
I asked you about your confidence, not your whatever is happening right now.
Ugh, I don't know. I guess I just don't like to see other people sad.
Oh, please.
What?
Is that really what you think of your followers? Just a bunch of sad sacks that need you to cheer them up?
Whoa, Abby.
Come after me. Don't come after my followers. My emanation.
You really need to come up with a better name for that.
Hell yeah, I do. Well, fuck this night, huh?
What?
Yeah.
The lighting change.
Come on. I want to hear you say it.
Fuck this night, fuck it all the way to morning.
Is that it? No exploration? I mean, obviously we don't see exploration in movie mode, but yeah.
Easy, Ma.
Put me down, you witch! Blow your fucking head off!
Bitch.
Everybody just relax.
Can't shoot what you can't see, darling.
Oh, Christ. This is how you die. Back up to the window so that you can see.
Gotcha.
Hackett's, who lives, who dies.
What you did to my Kaylee.
Get the fuck off me!
Oh! The game even lagged there. Alright, the Hacketts ain't making it out of this game, bro. The Hacketts, it doesn't fucking matter. I thought we could get her to live, though. No chance.
Everybody stop!
Constant. What the fuck is going on up here?
That's too bad.
Wake up. Wake up.
I wouldn't want to wake up with a face shot off like that. Well, I guess things don't really change that much for us here.
She's gone. Little Bobby. Mom's gone. Cool. Yeah. No more party. No more protecting anyone. Travis.
I'm a little disappointed, to be honest. This was the biggest part of like why I wanted to do the everyone lives mode. I was hoping they would live. But basically everything's gonna be the same from here on all the way until we get back to the lodge. Ryan's really lucky this shitty little elevator works.
Okay. Alright, that's not good. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Whoa. Who the fuck is this? I missed this. It's a letter saying maybe we can explain some stuff to people. I guess that is evidence. Hold on. Kaylee's letter. Kaylee Hackett's letter of confession addressed to her grandmother. God, I wish I could zoom in on it and actually read it. The poop bucket! And that's a big one too, dude. They eat their Wheaties. They got fiber in their diet. A lot of it, apparently. The fuck is this? Okay. God, Bobby is such a fucking chonky boy. He is maxed out. Oh, he actually checks under the bed. I didn't realize that last time.
I'm close. Stand by. Over.
Yeah, open it with some force.
You can't hide from me in my own house, fucker!
You're a fucker.
It's such a stupid fucking line, but I love it. You're a fucker. Yeah. I get it. Sometimes you can't come up with a big witty comeback. Oh, fucking hiding. All right.
I can hear you breathing, little girl.
You could have just ran. What the fuck? It's the exact same scenario anyways. He's just a little further behind, I guess. One of the few times we actually get to see the character walking. Which means it's totally fucking possible for them to have shown us them walking around a little bit more. But no, they've been content with the sometimes
There are bears around here?
very abrupt jump cuts. Constance was old. So was Jebediah. 1940 to 1940 and 1943. Hi.
We ain't playing games no more, little girl.
Try me, motherfucker.
You know something? I ain't got enough silver to kill you, but I sure to hell can make you suffer.
Supreme slap. She lets him live.
Okay, what's your position? What's your position?
Oh. Yeah, I forgot. That's exactly what happens. Which then releases Nick. But he doesn't have Jacob to eat here. So, I wonder what happens then. Does he leave?
Where are you?
Hey! Everybody fucking stop right now!
Shoot her. Take her face off. You know what she did to Kaylee? And she killed your mother, too.
That's your mom's fault. Shouldn't have been trying to fucking grab a gun from somebody like that.
Wait!
This isn't gonna be too pleasant for you, I promise you that.
You can do it, Ryan. You just gotta make it to like one more room. I like how Bobby's just basically walking into a corner.
Oh, come on, man. You gotta help me.
I do?
Yeah, I promise. I won't tell anyone anything.
No, man. Family first. Besides, I'll get in trouble.
Please.
You stole my knife.
You stabbed him. Oh.
Oh no, you've been bit.
Pick on someone your own size.
Travis! Whoa, easy. Easy.
What the fuck happened to you?
Oh, you know, nothing out of the ordinary.
Oh, Ryan.
Both of the fucking ways Bobby leaves is fucking hilarious here. Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
That bad, huh?
The stabbing him though. That's the better one.
I keep trying to fix it. Whatever this is, people keep getting hurt. First Max, now you.
It's not your fault. I didn't have to come here.
I shouldn't have let you come.
You're not the boss of me.
Stop flirting, you two.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Am I dying?
You've lost a lot of blood.
But it'll heal though, right?
Wait. Maybe it will.
What?
Ryan, if you let me bite you,
What?
if you let me bite you, it means you'll be infected, which means,
Which means it will heal.
yeah. But it also means
Yeah, I got it, Big Bad Wolf.
Ryan, I don't have much time. I can feel it like it's fighting to get out. If you let me bite you and you heal, then
Then I have to kill Chris.
it's not killing Chris, it's killing a werewolf.
And killing Chris. What?
Saving your own life. And mine. And Max's and your friends, too.
And still killing Chris.
Let you bite me. And live to kill Chris Hackett. Or bleed out and die.
Pretty much, yeah. It's your call. For now.
So does that mean if she like kissed
Are we
somebody,
doing this or no?
swapped fluids, they would get infected?
Do it.
Okay.
Nice and tender for you.
I wonder if he yanks away here.
Okay.
He does yank away. See, I guess it doesn't matter. The bite's the bite.
You should start to feel better. Soon, I guess. Fuck. We gotta go. What? We got it.
And then the next series of events are completely fucking deserved. Well, I think we have to go to the scrapyard scene first. Yeah, we do.
These guys never throw anything out, huh?
I mean,
So,
they don't have a
do you
lot
wanna
of
give
money.
me some direction on what we're looking for specifically?
Well, most of these cars look like they've already been stripped for parts. Just empty frames and chassis, which doesn't help us much.
Okay, so we're looking for engines?
Well, anything relatively intact.
Got it. Looks like we got our work cut out for us, huh?
Try not to make too much noise.
Oh, right. Fuck. Anything by you?
Not yet. Keep looking.
I like how this part of the game is just purely for, like, the upcoming event. Like, that's it. Nothing is actually gained from this fucking area. It's just like, you want to see some cool shit, player? And we're like, maybe. Then here we go.
Problem.
Fuck sticks. I mean, there must be a way to open it.
I didn't even have to deal with this shit. I just fucking pushed the button.
Maybe in that house thing.
House
take a
thing.
look.
It's like a garage, man. Jesus, what a jump. And now he's upstairs in there.
These sons of bitches had it all planned out.
These fucking little assholes who turn into werewolves track the full moon. Crazy. My favorite part about the full moon shit is like the full moon. The full moon
Who's T?
in stories always ends up being like, oh, it's one night.
Looks like these guys were cooking the books a little.
But what about like the night before or the days after when it's almost a full moon? We haven't gotten a lot of stories where it's like a partial transformation because it's not exactly the full moon yet. That switch doesn't sound safe. It made electrical spark sounds when he pressed it.
We're gonna end up in a documentary.
No. Shut up. Come on, let's go.
Ah! Sorry, that was scary. That's so annoying.
We are being hunted by literal monsters, and this is what bothers you?
Yeah, both are bad.
Yeah, and one of those things could distract you and get you killed because you were paying attention to the lights turning on.
You think Brian's okay?
He knows what he's doing. Probably safer than we are out here. Come on.
He is absolutely not safer.
What's this?
Harem scarum, haroom skaroom.
Aram Scarum. Seeing us, Caitlin? Look.
How did Eliza have a fucking traveling roadshow and nobody went, hey, so on the full moon, that kid actually fucking transforms?
So, you ever operated a crane before?
Like, surely they weren't the
I
only
actually
ones.
Pretty good at
Maybe
the
they
claw
were.
game at my local arcade. The kids used to call me the grabber.
No, nope,
Oh, I hear that now.
Look, why don't you see if you can lower it down so I can take a look under the hood?
Sure, yeah, sure thing. Just, watch my back, yeah?
Yeah.
Who has a traveling show like that in the century, to be honest? I mean, to be fair, there's probably a few. And she did have a legitimate werewolf child, so she tried to capitalize on it a little bit.
Like somebody's mom never taught them how to clean up after themselves.
But yeah, it's just kind of a weird scenario overall.
Okay, let's see what we're working with.
Time to put my baby in a cage and advertise him.
Back grabber.
What the hell is going on?
My bad. Okay. All right. Here goes nothing.
I wouldn't fucking let anyone do this to me, by the way. Like, the fact that he lowers it next to her? Bro, treat things like Final Destination. What if it slipped off the magnet and crushed her?
You did it!
Yeah, I think I found my calling.
She can walk, you know?
Well, maybe we can see if we can try and get this thing running. Score.
Yeah, he just yanks her up like I did. No warning for her.
Dylan, you idiot! Stole the car! Stop! Dylan! I'm in the fucking car! What the fuck are you doing? Dylan! Oh, fuck. Dylan, get the damn werewolf on the damn car!
I like how she says that as if he has anything he can immediately do that like they're aware of. She's so lucky this thing has a horn. Oh! Movie Dylan slams the car! Poor Caitlin. Oh my god. Yeah, jeez. Poor fucking Caitlin. And that doesn't help her at all, dude! What the fuck? And actually, it cuts off Dylan burning the... That's sad. It cuts off one of the cool scenes.
Bitch.
Anyways, fuck you, Caleb. Hope this gave you a headache.
Dylan, thank you. You actually saved my life. For realsies.
Yeah, you know, no sweat. I just can't wait to see who they choose.
What?
To play me in the movie about how brave I am.
Don't push it.
I know it, because you are an actor.
So much for our brilliant escape plan.
Okay, back to the lodge.
Are you nuts?
Better than being out in the open. Come on.
But yeah, I'm sad movie mode cuts out the little part where he fucking scorches the werewolf. You know, I think it adds just a little bit more dimension to Dylan, like getting that chance to be like, burn. Abigail again?
We can't just sit here.
Why not? Dylan said it's safe here.
Yeah, I don't want to be waiting around.
but that's literally all we need to do. Just wait until morning, right?
Fine. But we need protection. Go see what you can find. It's better than just sitting around.
Hope it holds.
Yeah, they went in through there. I really don't know how it's safe.
Oh, fuck.
Abigail doesn't mention it at all. Hello, Eliza.
Huh.
Looks like the main fuse is gone.
That's why there's no power? Why would somebody do that?
The
What
Huntars.
is it?
Silver shells.
How'd they get down here?
You've got multiple silver shells now.
Hunter must have dropped them. This is probably how he got upstairs and attacked Caitlin.
These fucking guys are everywhere. What'd you find?
A fucking ladder,
Oh,
dude.
I'm just checking out this ladder.
Why is that like a jump scare sting?
Is that a tiny little door up there?
Yeah.
We'll open it up.
Am I so weird with
We
Abigail
don't know
here?
what's up there.
Exactly.
Have you not been paying attention, like, at all?
Okay, what I mean is, it might be good for us to have an escape route. You know, we don't know what's up there. The lodge, there also could be a way for us to defend ourselves.
Okay. Guess that makes sense.
Meanwhile, Emma just goes up there without any real huff or puff. Without Abigail there. We see Emma's true side with Abigail here. God damn, you just gonna let it bump you 50 billion times? That's it? Okay.
Oh, they ain't getting through there in a hurry. Man, this place is huge.
I might need to rest a bit.
You'll feel better soon.
Cool.
I'm feeling pretty good, actually.
What are you doing? Stop it.
Do you smell that?
No.
Ryan gets so fucking worried.
Never mind. Let's just find another way down. A way to Chris Hackett.
Or just a way out, maybe. I'm done being chased and stabbed.
Sure.
Not
Another
yet.
way out.
Not yet, buddy. Well.
Huh.
What's
Time
that?
for the big Hackett family
Prove we're on the right track.
party.
Stay close.
Yeah, all the better to see you with, my dear.
Shh. Watch your step.
Yep. What was that?
I think.
And here,
We found Chris Hackett.
here goes how stupid the Hackett family are.
Son of a bitch.
Literally can't keep any fucking werewolves locked up, man. You've had 6 years of experience. That's a big fucking fall. Poor Travis. It's so abrupt.
Silverback Mary.
Bobby? The gun!
Well, Bobby's dead. Maybe? Jebediah's walking away. Oh, Bobby. Well, he's just knocked out. He'll be fine. You know what? Maybe the Hackett family's gonna be mostly okay. Not fucking Chris Hackett, but oh well. Well, all right, we didn't kill Jebediah or Bobby. Jebediah walked away. That's so fucking funny to me. He wasn't having anything with that.
Thanks. For, not killing me.
Yeah. Likewise.
So, what now? Everyone's back to normal?
No, not Caleb.
What? Oh. You think this is over? This isn't over.
It's pretty close to being over. Chris was such a big
I
intersection.
don't understand. Chris is dead.
Oh, Chris wasn't the first.
That's not possible.
Chris had like fucking 5 werewolves under him, man.
Caleb. Kaylee. The girl you killed. Her brother.
What?
Caleb bit Chris and Kaylee. Chris was just trying to protect him. He was a good man, my brother.
Well, then who bit Caleb?
Silas. We've been tracking him for years. He's a gypsy, a transient. He'd been long gone from the area, but we hoped he'd come back so we could end this. Anyway, there's sightings up and down the coast. A feral albino child, giant white wolf.
I wonder how many people Silas has bitten during those 6 years.
White wolf.
What? What'd you say? Where?
Where'd you see it?
Hey, let him go!
At the cabins earlier tonight.
Okay. Okay. Okay, it makes sense.
That was the white wolf?
It all makes sense.
The one that attacked him at the
He
cabins?
must have been back for months, and he's what ran you off the road 2 months ago.
Huh.
Help me. Help me. We can still save Caleb. We can still save what's left of my family. We can help those who are still alive.
In what world would I want to help you?
There's at least 3 werewolves out there. You go by yourself, you're gonna die out there.
Are there 3?
So what happens if we kill Silas?
Oh, I guess
Everybody gets better.
Nick.
And who bit him?
Not sure. It all started when they rolled in with that freak show about 6 years back. But I knew he'd come back. Eventually.
Okay. So, where would we even find him?
I know exactly where to find him.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
This doesn't mean I forgive you for what you did to me.
I understand.
Can someone please get me some fucking clothes?
Hey, you should be glad your underwear survived the transformation. Like, clearly that's magic. Here's Max! What's Max get to do? Fucking nothing. Fucking bait and switch.
What the fuck? Why am I on top of a fucking tree? Laura!
Blood. How the hell am I gonna get down?
Well, your rib's broken. No werewolf powers to regenerate that. You have to heal the slow way.
Where the hell am I? Oh, yeah. Where the hell are my clothes?
But yeah, they actually acknowledged this time around. I don't think in my first one they acknowledged like, oh, who bit Silas?
You gotta be kidding me.
So there's probably more werewolves out there. Probably a lot more.
Okay. Gotta find Laura. She must have come back. Totally should have just gone to the Harbinger Motel.
Here's where I made a very big mistake last time. I thought the game would follow decent logic, and it instead went, nah. You want Max to be a part of the story and to help out the other guys? Fuck that. Silent ninja werewolf decides to show up on the dock. All the other ones growling all the time. This guy, the most silent motherfucker around.
The table, help me.
Okay. Well, can't get much worse than it already is, right?
Yeah.
Great. Just like the cartoons.
It's been off and on all night. Gives us a little time.
I don't think it gives you any fucking time.
They don't like water, remember?
Right. Oh, we should have just been swimming in the lake all night.
And die of hypothermia? No.
All right, well, we're good now.
Night's not over yet. These fuckers know we're in here, and they're coming back first chance they get.
Great news. Okay.
All right, we gotta get a vantage point. Come on. What's not okay?
Oh, I didn't fucking find that window at all. Not that I don't think it was a fucking problem at all.
What the heck is this?
It's a doll.
I'm a happy, happy bunny.
Oh.
Scare him.
Why would you keep that?
No, absolutely not. We have enough on our plates already. Stop discovering shit.
I see you, fucker.
Yeah? What?
Poor Ian. Some camp mascot to kick it before camp starts. Well, hindsight, sounds about right.
We have a camp mascot?
But no, we did. But you didn't hear?
Hear what?
He died before we got to camp.
Bummer.
What's this?
It's the tapes.
Trail cam footage. It's like they're looking for something.
Yeah, in Chris's surveillance room. He's storing all the footage. I think you might be right.
I'm just thinking about how so much of things could have been
Mr. H's cheesy ass announcements.
could have been solved if
Whoa.
Chris Hackett had just listened to his fucking voicemails.
Careful with that. That's a camp relic.
Relax, it's dead anyway.
Ah. R.I.P. megaphone.
Where have I seen this emblem before?
What is it?
A ring with a crest on it.
Oh, very fancy. You can never pull it off. Sorry.
How long has this guy been here?
The whole time.
A long time ago. Long enough ago that it was okay to have an oil painting made of yourself.
It still is, man.
I want an oil painting of me now.
Just get a dramatic outfit, pose in a dramatic way.
Big mean face.
You know it ain't done.
So what? You're like Mr. H's brother, I guess?
Who?
The big dude from earlier, when you and Ryan went to the radio hut. Mr. H's brother, I guess?
Right.
Jeez, must be really struggling if they're begging for $1.
We'll be increasing the fee by 5% per attendee. I guess that's everything. So we only missed 2 things. Considering how big this area is, it's good. I just missed her looking out the window and seeing it.
Dusk and dawn all through the summer. What doesn't kill you
And then that ticket.
We're here to lead the way. Mates for life, we're proud to say. Shout at Stratton, shout out loud. We're Hacketeers. 2 months and you never learn the words?
Here comes Santa Claus! Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus. Bursting out of the chimney.
Showtime, motherfuckers.
Hold on. Excuse you, I hit start. Okay, so did we get all the evidence? So movie mode gets 9 out of the 10 evidence. What the fuck is this one? I'm pretty sure we got whichever this one is. So I missed the memory card. I think I might have missed the cease and desist letter. We definitely missed the Kaylee letter. Because we had 6 out of 10. So we're missing this, this, and I guess maybe we're missing this too. Ah. Hi, Jacob. Nothing's gonna change for him.
Fuck this whole night. I just wish I could tell you I'm sorry. More than anything. Fuck. I just wanted one more night together. Is that too much to ask for? Shit. Stop crying, you big baby.
I mean, let those emotions flow. You almost got everybody killed.
I don't know what to do.
Well, you don't have to do a fucking thing anymore.
What is going on out there?
I feel bad for Jacob not actually being able to make it back with the others.
It's nearly morning.
Before they just cut him off.
What the?
But like I said before, this last section feels a little rushed. Idiot. Alright, game machine. Almighty movie magic. Do what I couldn't. Land the shots. Or just run, I guess. But this game fucking movie mode likes its action. Not this time! Bro, you tore through a chimney wall and you can't break down a wood door faster than that?
It's Caitlin.
Holy shit.
Well, we gotta let her in.
Oh, we can't. The office door's locked from the outside.
There must be something we can do.
Yeah, but what?
Nothing, because I think we have to have Caleb survive.
Silver shells. If we can time it right, we can give them to her if she passes. If she passes.
Although we'll see, maybe movie mode will kill Caleb. Remember when my game tried to minimize here in my playthrough? I remember. That could have been bad. Not that it matters, she fucking gets killed anyways in my playthrough.
Caitlin!
This way!
Over here, Caitlin!
Yeah, let's go check it out.
I don't have time for that, come on.
Alright, movie mode doesn't seem to be, movie mode. Caitlin is not going for the silver bullets. Why is he back out there? Huh? That was weird.
Really? No? Okay. Let's see.
This is another no fucking way. Unless she fucking bathes herself in forest scent and dirt every day for the last 3 days. It should be able to sniff her out. Oh, she's gonna lure it into the freezer and lock it in there. Wow! The fucking thing's fists are still going through the door, clipping it. Jesus. Well, yeah, get fucked, Caleb. He's gonna wake up in the freezer like, what the fuck's going on? Why am I so cold? What doesn't kill you? Does everybody in the car? Wow! Jebediah and Bobby stay back? Like, we're done for the night. You go out there and find Silas.
So what exactly happened 6 years ago?
There was a fire that wiped out dozens of people, and now there's werewolves and a ghost that roams the woods looking for her lost baby boy. Which I've just put together is Silas. Oh shit.
It's a long story.
No, it's not. There was a fire. Silas the wolf boy escaped, bit a bunch of your family. You failed to stop him.
Burn.
What happened in the past doesn't matter right now.
It kind of does, actually. We need to know what we're up against, at least.
What we're up against is a feral boy turned werewolf who for the last 6 years has avoided being found. No matter what we did. Every full moon we were out there looking, every single one. Now the son of a bitch is finally here. So what we're up against is my only chance to end this thing for good.
So how do you even know where he is? How the hell are we gonna find him just driving down the middle of the road?
Don't worry, he will find you! I wouldn't fucking think to do this, by the way. If the car starts slamming it left and right, my head's banging the fucking window.
He's on the roof. I can't reach the gun.
Forget that! Just get out!
Wake up!
Ah! That didn't happen before.
Yes!
Oh! Driving over him now?
Where did he go? He can't have just disappeared.
Nah, it sure can, I guess.
He's gotta be nearby.
I forgot they,
Look around.
Are you crazy?
knock him off first and then run him over.
Are we there yet?
You're okay.
Been better, but yeah.
Over here. Got some blood. Leads through there.
At the exact spot that you crashed before.
What the hell happened back here? Whoa.
This is where we went off the road 2 months ago.
You're trying to decide if you should shoot me in the head right now. Go ahead. If that's what you want, I won't stop you.
What?
This part doesn't make sense to me. Wait, why does that matter?
Normally, I'd have werewolf's blood cover our scent, but I'm all out, so we're high risk. We could be killed. You ready to end this?
Let's fucking do this.
Go team.
I mean, I guess it's just because she gets reminded that she got captured.
All makes sense now.
You got wolf blood?
Found it in the woods. Travis just reminded me. You should take it. There's not enough for the both of us.
No, I can't do that. It's yours.
You've been through a lot more than I have. Anyone deserves to get out of this alive, it's you.
This is yours.
I didn't have that last time.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll be fine. I got this.
I guess that's important. Like maybe you douse the werewolf in werewolf blood? Nope, he's using it on himself.
Ugh. Pungent.
Rather stinky than dead. I mean, not. I'm sure you'll be fine.
I feel like unless you use soap and water, she might not be that completely clean of werewolf blood. Unless the blood after you transform is human blood. That's never really established.
God damn, this place has got some uncool vibes.
Podcast didn't do it justice.
You don't know the half of it.
This is where I saw her.
Her?
I thought Max hit her, but then I was out here and she was something else.
Who?
The old woman. She was saying something over and over again. Oh my god, she was saying Silas.
No, that's impossible who you're talking about.
I saw her too. In the run tunnels.
It's Eliza Voorhees. Silas's mother. I think.
Who was she?
She ran a traveling sideshow called Harem Scarum. Came here 6 years back. She kept her son in a cage. Called him Silas the Wolf Boy.
It's funny because she doesn't even fucking
Died
hide
in a
it.
fire. Some say she never left.
The Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
We've been looking for Silas ever since.
How did the fire start? Really? You're still hiding stuff now?
You blew half the head off my niece, Kaylee Hackett. One of the kindest, gentlest souls to ever walk this earth. And all she wanted to do was help that little boy. Locked in a cage by that freak show witch.
What did she do?
She just wanted to help him.
Look, Kaylee might have been kind and gentle, but she clearly wasn't intelligent enough to be able to keep herself
She convinced
locked
Cam
up.
to start a fire. It was just a distraction. Some hay bales. Give him enough time to get Silas out of his cage and give him his freedom.
That's not what happened.
No. Because within minutes, everybody was dead. You ever see Hayburn? Liza? Whole crew. Kaylee managed to get Silas to freedom. But Caleb got bit in the process.
That's why you've been hunting him. Silas, I mean.
Every full moon for 6 fucking years.
Some hunter you are.
Yeah. I wonder what the timeline is of like when certain people got bit. Because obviously Caleb gets bit in the first part of the 6 years.
This is all that's left.
Does he then transform that night
Jesus
and bite a bunch of
Christ.
other people?
Man.
Is he the one that killed, like, I'm assuming maybe they killed,
Any sign?
you know, Chris Hackett's wife?
Damn, I never saw any of this.
I didn't even know this was here.
You should have. It's where everything burned down. The fuck do you mean you didn't know it was there? Like, surely this didn't get moved. It's only been 6 years. Ah, Jesus. Fuck.
Shit. I'm sorry, that was...
Close. We must be close.
Did you both...
See it too?
Kinda wish I hadn't.
Same.
Well, let's see what happens here. Last time we ran into Silas, I just blasted him. No hesitation.
Dog boy.
That must be it. Careful.
Maybe Ryan
Fucking Jesus Christ.
walks up to Silas and bites him. Be bit by human on a werewolf night. Turn the werewolf into human.
What's wrong?
What are you waiting for?
Shoot, you stupid girl!
The game doesn't even aim at him. Oh wait, no, it hadn't tried
You
yet.
sure about this?
Shoot.
Well, Silas dies. Wow. Well, all right then.
Please, let's just go before we have to see him like that in human form.
It's too late for that.
Huh. I was kind of hoping there was a way to, like, let Silas live. Because they found him, right? Like, why does... it's funny that she shows up in movie mode here. Hi!
I bet you think you have it all figured out. I bet you think you're fucking clever.
I haven't...
I tried to...
I don't know who you are, lady. I've never seen
I
you.
tried to warn you. I even started to like you. Not now. Not after this. I will not forget what you made them do to my Silas.
That's a shrug
I've
moment.
been with you all night, and I'm not about to stop now just because the night's come to an end. No. Whenever you hear a noise in the dark, a whisper from the shadows, the breath on the back of your neck, that's gonna be me. I'll be there. Now I will never leave you.
All right.
I'll never leave you.
Well, that is certainly interesting. I'll have to look up things, but I get that's, I guess, as many people as you can get to survive. Max. Having survived the night, Max secured the werewolf curse when Ryan shot Chris Hackett with a shell. Bobby Hackett. Uninjured, Bobby was able to fend off an attack from Chris, his brother, in werewolf form. Thanks to Bobby fending off werewolf Chris, Jed survived the attack at Hackett House. Oh, so because we stabbed Bobby, that happens. Bobby and Jebediah only die because I stabbed Bobby? That's interesting. Laura shot... This is unfortunate. See, it's a bait that they show that she's dead. Oh, but I guess they show Kaylee's dead, too. I actually forgot about this. I thought Kaylee wasn't shown. There's Nick. Nick survived the night, and when Laurel killed Silas, Nick's werewolf curse was lifted. He's gonna be fucking... He's gonna have such a weird time. Abigail is alive in the surveillance room. Emma is alive. Caitlin gets to live this time. Dylan doesn't get to keep his hand though, which is sad. Caleb is deceased. Froze to death in the freezer? Oh! So he fucking dies anyway! What the hell? So there's his human form. No, I didn't look at it last time. And the cops show up. I didn't consciously acknowledge that these guys showed up last time. That's
Psycho
interesting.
Charged after summer camp massacre. What do you think of that, Anton?
Psycho Teens, one of my favorite punk bands.
Okay, well now this is different.
Okay, so I actually have a really hard time knowing if you're being sarcastic or not.
I was being sarcastic.
Okay, that actually is very on.
That's disappointing that Caleb died.
Done the whole Hackett's Quarry.
They could have just fucking let him out.
Hackett's Quarry thing.
What was this, like 3 months ago? Old news, dude.
Anton, introductions first. We are Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal. I'm Grace.
And I'm Anton.
And together, we explore the possibility of supernatural involvement in real life, everyday occurrences.
And that's exactly what they are, real life, everyday occurrences.
With a shadow of spiritual, supernatural occurrences.
No.
Okay, so I hope you've got hat insurance, Anton, because I'm about to blow your mind.
Did you just ask if I had hat insurance?
Yes, it's responsible to insure those things which mean the most to you.
A hat.
Yes.
Okay, I know where your priorities lie. Go on.
Anyway, there actually is a real reason that we're coming back to Hackett's Quarry. There've been some developments, and I've sourced some information.
I remain skeptical, but I'm all ears. Under my hat.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh God, why? Why are you smiling? Stop it, I hate it.
Why? I had braces. I have to make use of them sometimes.
You do have very pretty teeth.
Thank you. That's something that a lot of podcast listeners might not know about me. So, it just so happens I've got someone on the inside. So today's episode is going to have a bit of a show and tell vibe to it.
Who do you know on the inside? The inside of where?
What?
You know someone on the inside?
Don't we all have someone on the inside? You know, an inner critic that says, stop doing a podcast, no one's listening.
You should listen to that voice, Grace.
Okay, well, what I really meant is, let's call it an anonymous donation. You know, we're not the only ones who flagged this as a bizarre situation. Someone actually reached out to us. They sent us a package.
You didn't open it. I don't trust anyone who listens to this show.
Oh, I couldn't wait to open it. Surprise!
Anonymous donation?
Okay, you've always promised me since day one of this podcast that if you could see true evidence, you would consider all options, right? Did you not?
This
say
really
that?
does drag on a
I mean,
lot.
I know you-
Knowing for a fact that we would never see any evidence, I did say that.
Okay, well.
I was hoping that it was going to be completely different, but it seems like they just recycle
Bizarre or bona fide.
the lines anyways, even though like the tagline changed and some of the opening
We are about
changed.
to open a package from a mysterious
Most of this
person
is same
who
from the
listens
last
to
time.
this show. If you are the one who sent us whatever it is, congrats, you got us.
Sorry, the tape is just really. There's just so much tape on the package. Sorry, can you help me with this? Do you have like a key I could like slice at it with?
No, I don't want you to dull my key. Just use your fingers.
But just give me your fucking key, Anton.
No.
Give me your fucking key.
No. Get your own key.
It's not like you lock your door.
Of course I lock my door.
What are you hiding?
What am I hiding? Do you not lock your doors?
No, I have nothing to hide.
You think that ghosts are real, but you don't lock your doors?
No, ghosts couldn't open my doors. They could walk through my walls, Anton.
Okay, you need to be more concerned with murderers.
So, remember those missing hikers?
Yeah.
What if I showed you leaked photos from one of their cameras? Photos that show them at Hackett's Quarry, supposedly where the camera was found.
I would think that maybe they went there and they dropped their camera.
Okay, Anton, let me ask you real quick. What makes you drop your camera?
Tripping
a lot of
over
things.
A root, being jostled, in uneven row of cobblestones.
What about being murdered? If you dropped your phone, you wouldn't go missing. Where are they now?
I don't know. People get lost in the woods all the time. There's like hundreds of people a year. They could be anywhere.
That's not all.
No?
Mm-mm. I'm about to lay a little something else on you. My sources also tell me that their backpacks were found at the summer camp.
Really? Then, okay, well then, shouldn't this be public knowledge? Why aren't the Hackett's prime suspects?
Exactly my point. Maybe they would be if anyone knew where they were. Is it all just a big cover-up operation?
Yeah, that's where it falls apart a bit, in my opinion.
So, we've got to talk a little more about the Hackett family.
Right, so these guys are like the heritage landowners, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Their great-great-great-grandparents were trappers who claimed the land way back when.
They just claimed it?
Yes, they did. They put their flag on it just like the man on the moon.
The Hackett family flag, right.
Well, apparently when they claimed it, they found quartzite.
Quartzite?
Okay, I was hoping you would ask. Fun fact, every building in the whole of New York is made of quartzite.
That's not fun or a fact.
Most of them are, but I digest.
Digress?
It was a pun. They dug the quarry and hit great heights of success before Septimus Hackett, classic bad guy name, the seventh son of the trappers, the number 7 has great supernatural powers, closed the mine down.
Okay, so then they only had the land to live off.
Yes, you say only, but this land actually spans acres.
At this point, I'm just waiting for them to get to the evidence, because we at least got
unexplored
3 evidences.
Okay, a great place to hide.
That we didn't have
all these
before.
Dark secrets for this strange.
Everything else is stuff we'll have heard. I'm hoping
And
the
this
ending
is where
lines
we
are
start
different.
to get a little more into paranormal territory.
Okay, here we go.
Acres and acres of haunted woods.
This really does drag on.
If you say
I
so.
know, it does. It dragged on the first time we went through it.
Peanut butter pops. Pop, pop, pop 'em in your mouth.
Pop, pop, pop them in your mouth.
Welcome to Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal.
Welcome back to Bizarre Yet Bonafide. Anton, today I'm actually going to pass you some light reading.
Okay, you're gonna make me read this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is...
What you're seeing now is a copy of a letter that Kaylee Hackett wrote to her grandma. Allegedly.
All right, this seems like more of a you job, but I suppose I
Right,
can
but
read
I
this.
feel like if some of the evidence comes from your mouth, it will have more clout.
Right, okay, here we go. Gammy, how long we gonna drag this shit out? I know family is the most important thing, but I want to know what's outside the forest, outside this damn house and camp, and I sure as hell know that ain't about to happen 'cause of who we are. Maybe we can explain what's going on. Fucking show people. Then they'll know we got no control over it. I know you just trying to protect us, but one day you won't be here no more, and right now it feels like we stuck in a dark hole. I can't sleep, Gammy, or if I do, I dream about that fucking fire. We were just dumbass kids back then. I wish it never happened. Love, K, XOXO. That took a turn.
Yes. Dream about that fucking fire. Does that not read as the haunted scribblings of someone who saw something that they shouldn't have seen?
Yeah, no, I'm fully creeped out.
She was clearly going through some stuff.
And this is legit?
I mean, I don't know why someone would fake it. Then again, I can't verify any of this. So, you've got to suspend your disbelief slightly.
Man, this poor girl.
Surely you can connect it to the fire that happened 6 years ago.
At her, and that's what I want to explore.
I'm hoping
Okay,
you do
well,
explore that.
consider my disbelief suspended. For now.
So, I don't think that's going to be a problem for this next one.
Oh God, why? Holy shit, this is a cease and desist letter.
And it's addressed to us.
Dude, why didn't you tell me about this?
Well, it was never actually sent.
That's mad shit, fam.
What?
Signed by Travis Hackett.
We're not doing anything illegal.
Aren't we?
Think about it.
I guess it wasn't technically sent to us.
Cease and desist letters come from people hiding stuff.
Okay.
Not all the
And
time.
Next, we have this empty vial thing.
Now, to me, empty implies that it was once full.
Samesies.
Bloodstains, maybe? Filled with blood?
Looks that way.
Poor Ryan. He
Some
fucking
kind of
covered
ritual
himself
thing?
in werewolf blood for no fucking reason.
Love a good ritual. Kind of fucked up that these guys know who we are, though.
Okay, Anton, what you see next pretty much confirms it.
That you're a crackpot conspiracy theorist, a loser?
Shit went down at Hackett's Quarry this summer. Real, supernatch shit.
See, you always say things like this, and you're always overselling it.
You always have to oversell something to even sell it. That's capitalism, baby.
All right.
Okay, this is actual footage from one of the trail cams in Hackett Woods.
Oh, cool. A camera in the middle of the woods? Did they find a squirrel?
Be honest, if it was mounted on a mountain bike, you would watch that whole video.
Yes, of course. Is there a mountain bike involved?
No, but take a look anyways.
Okay. That is a bear?
That is a bear to you? There is no way that is a bear.
Okay, well, a skinny bear?
Okay, this could be some of the clearest footage of something like this I've ever seen.
Right, it's kind of blurry, though.
Blurry and convincing. Sometimes the truth can't be contained within the lines.
Right, yeah. And also, footage is pretty easy to fake. Technology is super scary.
Yeah.
But what the hell were the Hacketts doing with footage like this anyways?
Huh. That's a good point. Weird little video of a skinny bear. Yeah, I don't know.
Again, you keep saying a skinny bear. Have you seen a skinny bear?
Yes, that's
Bears
very
are
sad.
huge. Oh.
Yeah, polar bears? It's hard for them to find food sometimes. Don't feel too bad for them, though. They're nasty.
Okay, but putting the Hackett family aside for a moment, there's more to this. Are you ready for some real spooky shit?
I'm ready for real spooky shit. I don't know if you can provide it, but please try.
Don't get too freaked out.
I'll try my hardest.
Okay, do you want to hold my hand?
No.
Okay, do you need someone to comfortingly pat your back?
Please just say what you're gonna say.
Do you want me to turn all the lights on so you don't
I don't
get
want
too
you to do
scared?
anything. I want you to say what you have. Okay, so what's this? What are we looking at now?
A photo by one of the counselors, Emma Mountebank, downloaded from her phone.
Oh my God, is this real?
Well, that is what we're here to discuss.
Okay, this looks shopped. I mean, doesn't it?
Okay, but if you downloaded photos from my phone, yes, they would all be shopped as well. There would be a filter on it to make my eyes look big and cheeks look pink. But I don't even think that has even any of those filters. Look at the eyes and tell me that's not real, Dana.
Yeah, it's
I just realized, like, oh, we've already gone through all the evidence that we did.
Bizarre.
The new evidence that we got this time.
What the hell happened?
More than we are being told.
Yeah?
There's something else, too.
Okay.
Look at what happens when I put it through a negative filter.
I like how they say that, and then it doesn't
what
even
is that?
change for us.
It's her! The hag of Hackett's Quarry! See? Full circle!
No. That could be anything.
Like what? Please, try to explain.
I don't know. What's that thing? There's this thing, it makes your mind, you see faces and stuff. There's people, there's Jesus shows up on toast every once in a while. This could be whatever.
Well, I don't need to hear too much more about your breakfast, but I can't believe that you're still questioning this. You're doubting your own cynicism now, though, I can tell. I can smell the doubt that you usually apply to other things on yourself. Pixar didn't happen, right? Well, so did happen.
No, pics you can fabricate. Experiences you can't. I would need to see the Hag of Hackett's Quarry myself.
Well, if you want to go to North Kill with me,
No.
I actually have a
I
really
don't.
good
Okay,
relationship.
I believe you.
Okay, but you know what? I have something that couldn't be fabricated.
Claw marks in a wall. I could make this right now.
Really?
Just find me a wall, I'll take a fork and just go to town.
What an artisan.
Thanks.
Well, to me, this isn't actually overtly supernatural because it could have just been, an animal or someone's angry parrot. But it'd be unfair not to discuss.
Why?
Because the audience has come to expect a certain length of the podcast, so we actually have to sometimes do a little bit of filler.
Yeah, that's true. We don't have much to talk about.
Well, whoever did reach out thought it was worth sharing.
There's a chance this is all just a prank,
It was just a prank, Anton!
Who even are you? It's probably just some teenager who's making fun of you. It's probably that dude who came on and gave us a 1-star review.
I would love to tell you that that's implausible, but a teenager making fun of me is probably the most familiar experience of my life. Moving on! How about this? Tell me this isn't freaky as shit.
Oh! Is that skin?
Skin, fur, whatever you want to call it, really.
I still have no idea what the fuck was
Is
that.
that a tattoo?
I don't
Did they rip the skin off of one of the werewolves and just leave it in the tunnel?
Wait. Is it?
Apparently, this belongs to whatever creatures supposedly caused all this.
Okay, do we have the actual thing? Did they capture it? Can I see it in the in its weird flesh, so to speak?
You want to touch the flesh?
I want to touch the flesh.
Well, fortunately, the person who sent this to me was smart enough to know that it would be dangerous to steal the actual evidence, not to mention they might suspect that you, Anton, would hide it away so as to sabotage this legitimate investigation.
Right, I am known for destroying evidence. Convenient that we can't see the real deal, huh?
Come on, man, you're desperate not to believe.
If there's reasonable doubt, you have to assume it's not real. Occam's razor.
But look at everything we've seen. Put it all together, objectively.
Okay. You know what? It's weird. I'll give you that.
Ugh.
I just said it was weird. Don't make a big deal
It
out of
doesn't sound like he changed his mind all that much, even though we got 3 more evidence.
I've turned you, I've converted you to my side. You're a believer now, right?
I will never be on your side.
I won.
You did not win.
This is a contest and I have prevailed.
You have not. Look, I just mean I can see it. The lack of details in the news report and this stuff. I don't know, whatever it means, there's merit to the idea that something strange went down.
Strange. Interesting word choice. So, what are you saying?
Shut up.
Come on.
No.
Give me what I want.
I'm not giving you anything.
You've practically given it. Just give me the succinct soundbite I so desperately long for.
Okay, I never agreed to this title, but I would agree that for the first time ever, this case could well be bizarre yet bona fide.
This is the best day of my life.
And that's sad.
Why? Is it not yours?
No.
So what now?
Well, we gotta send this stuff to the police. They can decide whether it's useful or not.
I just wish we could know more. I wish we could just look into a crystal ball and see how it all played out.
Yeah, but what fun would that be? Sure, we could speculate, but we weren't there. We didn't go through what these kids went through. There's no way we'll ever really know what truly went down at Hackett's Quarry.
Who the fuck even are you?
I'm being genuine.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
You just launched into precisely the kind of content I've been trying to make.
It's just the first time we've had a coherent thought on this podcast.
All right, unidentified animals loose in North Kill Forest. New evidence in the Hackett Quarry mystery shows that events may have been triggered by the appearance of dangerous unidentified animals in the forest. August 24th, 2021, 8 a.m. So... that's a little bit disappointing. I was hoping that things would drastically change if you were able to get everybody you possibly can out alive. But unfortunately, not a lot changed versus what we had in my playthrough. Obviously, that's because we got most of the people alive to the end anyways. And again, a lot of shit happens all in like chapter 10. Like the majority of like things that went wrong in my playthrough was chapter 9, chapter 10. So I got a lot of people out. But here we went through movie mode. And thankfully, you know, movie mode went through a few things a little bit differently. Otherwise, things were like 90% the same as my playthrough anyways. But yeah, at least it went a little bit aggro in places I didn't. Obviously, it didn't miss its shots. It took shots that I just straight up didn't. It's amusing that... so if Bobby gets stabbed, like he did in my playthrough, that is what causes him to die. I mean, it's such a chaotic scene, I didn't really know what happened. But that's what causes him to die, and that also causes Jeb to die to Chris Hackett. But the funny thing in this playthrough, in this movie mode, is that movie mode Ryan shot Bobby a couple of hours ago. So, like, what do you mean he wasn't injured? He got shotgunned recently. I feel like that should have been worse than the stab. But it's the logic is, oh, you were a good distance away, so it didn't really do much to him. It just spooked him, which is fine, I guess. Couch co-op. Oh, that's fun. So you can like assign the different characters. Like, who do you want to be? Which one of these motherfuckers are you gonna allow yourself to play as? Not like that Max isn't even a fucking option. Because Max is only gonna be there for like a few seconds. Ew. God. Abigail's signature, it's so hard to fucking read. I respect Nick's signature. And Jacob's. And Dylan's. I can't get mine to be fancy. Look at Ryan's attempt. But, yeah, so now that we've gone through again and we got to see what happens when we get everybody to survive, I can say, yeah, I'm really disappointed how things work out. I was hoping for a way to get more people to survive. I wanted Constance to live, even though she was kind of a bitch. I wanted Caleb to live because he can live if you fuck up. And he dies in a, like, he can die, like, if you shoot him, that's whatever, right? Like, okay, at least he died in self-defense. But him dying in the freezer? No one fucking checked on him all morning? And that's fucked, because, like, after they kill Silas, surely Travis, Laura, and Ryan should go back to the lodge to check to see if anybody's alive. And Silas I imagine probably would have been like banging on the door, having like woken up in a freezer. Of course, they don't really show it, so who knows? Maybe it's like his werewolf form just kind of like huddled up in the cold and was like, and then as soon as he transformed to a human, he just instantly fucking died. I don't know. It feels weird because it feels like there could have been a lot more chances to flesh things out, especially because the Silas thing is really, really weird. I'm gonna look this up real quick. What happens if you don't shoot Silas? The Quarry let Silas. That's not how it's spelled in there. Oh fucking hell. Okay. Why is it like this? The Quarry let Silas live. Nothing really shows up here immediately. The werewolf form of Caleb was already banging at the door, so it wouldn't have made change difference. Yeah, but he could have been yelling at the same time. Like, you know, to be fair, I get it. If they all, like, regrouped on the other side of the place, you could probably say that it would have been impossible to hear. It is a giant metal door and a giant metal locker, or you know, freezer in the corner of the cabin, and it's a big cabin. But yeah, the fact that nobody checked on him, like, as sunlight rose, like, they have, like, basic werewolf logic is common, right? Like, the werewolves largely followed the logic of, like, oh yeah, they transform in full moon, and then they turn back in daylight. So it's really fucked that there was at least Caitlin and Dylan who could have checked on Caleb in the middle of the day, or like the morning, as soon as the sun rises, to see if he like turned back. So yeah, that out of all things, like that was a dumb death. Constance, wish there was a way to like her death is also a little silly. I feel like you literally could save her just by like a different action, like, oh, press this button to kick her away, and then like she just doesn't join the hunt because she's like old and weary and can't actually like hunt people down as much as Jebediah or Bobby, which that would make sense that she's like fucked off for like she survived barely and then she's just chilling off upstairs or recovering or whatever. But then Silas, I'm disappointed that it doesn't seem like there's really any way for like Silas to live, because I feel bad for Silas, right? Like his whole story, his whole little sympathy shtick is he's just like a feral kid, which means that he's literally like he's a human being who legitimately has no fucking clue what's actually going on. He has no like understanding of things beyond like a basic level. I don't know how a feral kid survives 6 years without any fucking help at all. 6 years is a long fucking time for someone to like just be running, like someone to run around up and down the coast, I assume just eating wildlife without any ability to cook it or clean it or anything. And again, feral, like they're not like, oh, they're raised, but they like speak a foreign language and no one knows what he is feral. I'm fine that like they don't really expand on Silas's overall backstory. But yeah, I don't know. Like I just can't see someone who's feral actually surviving 6 years without being like fucking intercepted by people in America. Like I need the map of like what the fuck he was doing. Because there's no way, like, I obviously, I'm pretty sure he followed the same werewolf logic in that, like, his werewolf, he needed to be in full moon to have the werewolf form. He might have still had, like, advanced healing and, like, higher resistance just because of his lingering werewolf underside. I don't really know how that works. And maybe he was super special, but I don't really think he was. I think he was just a feral person who could turn into a werewolf. And maybe he, like, looked weird. I wish we could have seen Silas, like, alive as a human or something. But again, that's one of the things that's disappointing about this game is they formed enough of, like, here's a story. We're telling it beginning to end. And it's annoying because there's some things that are so strict in there that felt like they shouldn't have been so strict. Or at least been, again, fleshed out more. Silas should have been fleshed out more. We should have had, like, a chapter 11 that should have been all about, like, Silas and Eliza. And we should have been able to, like, figure out some kind of way to, like, make him survive. And the only way to have gotten him to, like, be able to survive is to have, like, I don't know, capture everybody. You know, make sure everybody's alive, capture Caleb, capture Nick, rejoin with everybody. There should have been something there. It's really like something that could be fleshed out and in hundreds of different ways. And it's weird that they didn't do it again. It feels like they reached chapter 10 and then rushed the shit out of it. Even like the logic, like Silas just randomly fucking attacks the car with Travis, Laura, and Ryan. He attacks the car, gets ran over, and then he just fucks off with no attempt to like defend himself whatsoever. It's just weird. And again, I'm operating with a little bit like maybe something happens if you don't shoot him. But it feels like there should have been more there. Especially again at the car part. Like beyond that car part, it felt like they were gonna go onto a whole spiel about like especially Eliza. Eliza is kind of in this weird role, kind of like I think the guy's called the Undertaker in the other games, where he's just kind of like there. He's reciting you this story that has happened. But Eliza's got more of a personal stake in this because she's trying to get her son to survive and she's trying to get you to kill the Hacketts specifically. And I'm fine with the fact that she's just trying to play you to kill the Hacketts for her ghostly revenge. But there's no like logical fucking reason to let Silas survive. Kind of like beyond that, besides she asked you to. So like just let a werewolf live and have him go infect other people. It's the curator? Okay, sorry. It's not the Undertaker, it's the curator. But yeah, it's weird that she kind of like plays the same role as the curator. In that like you go back to her, she judges you on what's kind of happened a little bit. A lot less than the curator does. But she does judge you a lot for like the tarot card things. So, it's weird. The game, I was hoping that like by going through this movie mode, which is nice. I liked having this as an option because it lets me play through the game however we want, and then have this. It just largely didn't end up mattering too much because the only major thing that we got to have in this that was somewhat different was Abigail and Emma's interactions underneath the cabin. That was like the only thing that changed, like in terms of content, like different stuff. Bobby and Jebediah living, they don't do anything. They literally just survive and then nothing else happens. They're just like, oh, they survived, good job. Same thing again with Jacob. He's just kind of there, even though he could have had a whole section where like he's trying to dodge Nick in the middle of the night, which that would have been fine. And maybe that would, like, him being chased would lead him back to the lodge, and that should have had him reunite with Emma. And again, that's another big thing that's disappointing, is the fact that we don't really get any closure from the characters in the story itself. We don't get like a post-interview thing. We just have this fucking podcast, and it sucks. Because the podcast audio itself is fine, but a visual representation, like a way more visual representation, would have been cool. It would have been fine if we had like an actual, like, oh, it's like a YouTube video, and these two people are talking in their podcast setup, and they're like facially like reacting to things and like reading the news. Instead, we're just listening to it, and that's okay. But like, it just feels lazy after everything else that's happened so far, especially because this isn't the first super massive game in this like horror cinematic genre. So it's just weird that like they go through all this effort. They make like a legitimate, like, this is a lengthy game. It's fucking like 8+ hours for what is essentially a really long fucking movie. And then they like cop out at the end. And I'm fine with them copping out at the end for like, oh, again, in my first playthrough, a bunch of people died. Half of the counselors died under my control. We lost Nick, we lost Caitlin, we lost Dylan, we lost Abby. So just getting like a podcast thing there is fine. But then we went through Everyone Lives, and it doesn't really change. Like, if I had gotten all the evidence as in my playthrough, the podcast is like literally the only thing that changes about the podcast is the headline on the computer screen. That's sad to me, especially because the podcast in and of itself, it drags on. It's really fucking long. They take like 2 to 3 minutes on every single fucking piece of evidence for the most part. And it's not like super entertaining the way they talk about it, because it's a canned fake podcast thing. Again, that it just doesn't really, it doesn't hit as much as some of like the actual real life horror podcasts out there that are super popular. Now, obviously, this doesn't have to be like some super popular podcast representation. It's a random fucking podcast that Ryan, who is a teenager, like 18 or 19, is listening to, so like what the fuck ever, right? It could literally be something that they legitimately no one's ever fucking heard of, and it happens. Podcasts, there are so many types of podcasts that don't really hit for every single person. It's just like your taste on like the people's personalities. It is what it is, but it's just like a poor thing. Like it doesn't hit at all as the ending credits of this game. Like, I didn't really have any point in the story where I was like, I'd like to listen to more of that bona fide yet, or like that bizarre yet bona fide podcast. Never. I wanted police interviews, or, you know, just a scene with everybody who's alive rejoining and like actually talking about things, or like extra blurb that says, oh, they go on to live a life. Like, oh, Laura gets to become a veterinarian. Wow. She also goes hunting now because she can't get enough of the thrill of the hunt after her summer experience. Ryan gets a prosthetic arm and goes on to become a mad scientist, eventually finding the cure for werewolves. You know, all that is what I would like. You know, like, just stuff like that really brings a further level of closure to the experience that we've been experiencing, especially in the case that like this, where I went through the game once, went through the movie mode to like see it again, and if I were like somebody who was more of like a super completionist, you know, like I do like go through and try and like see everyone dies, or go through and see how many different ways they can die, because I'm sure there's a bunch of different ways certain characters can die, you know, like in multiple chances, although I guess maybe not Abigail? Abigail, I don't know. It feels like Abigail gets off pretty easy. Like after what happened, after she shoots her shot, it seemed like she just got relegated to background character, which is what I kind of expected, and that's sad. But I get it, you know, because it was like, it's a 50-50 chance. What are we gonna do? Well, she survives. She's just kind of around and talks to Emma. Okay. Nah. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. That is the Quarry. I'm not gonna go, like, I'll probably go off in the future and like look up to see how certain things work. I want to see what happens with Silas. If you don't shoot, it probably is just something stupid, like he turns around and kills the people who came after him, and he just survives. And then everybody else who was bitten and turns into like a werewolf gets to survive and continue being werewolves in the forest. And there's just like, and all you get is like a blurb on the screen and the credits like, monsters appearing in the forest. What do you think about that, Anton? Well, Grace, I don't believe in anything, really. Man, this is alright. This, again, if I had to rank the overall enjoyability and and what I've liked in these games so far in this horror cinematic universe, it's Until Dawn. It's still kind of reigns supreme in that, like, it feels like an overall complete package. Again, like, the ending is very, very satisfying. And I feel like there was a lot more of an overall connection and like a theme between, like, obviously the monster of that game and like everything else that was going on. Like there's stuff there that's like, okay, all right, interesting. I like that. Liked how that played out. Whereas in this, it's kind of like, oh, we're in a camp and there's monsters and they're kind of just gonna show up occasionally and bite you. Like, they were not as exciting. And they also, I didn't like the character design for the werewolves. They did the thing where they're like, oh, we're gonna fucking have werewolves, but we're gonna make them different, because rather than being like giant, furry, like natural look, or not natural looking, but like the generic way that werewolves look, we're gonna make them like basically half naked things with giant teeth. And every time we saw them in like full lighting, they looked stupid as fuck. There's the goofy eyes and their teeth and like the tongue is out. Like, it's just make them look like werewolves, man. I would have been fine with it, I swear to God. But yeah, Until Dawn, number 1. House of Ashes, number 2. This game, number 3. And then after that, the rest of the anthology series so far hasn't really left me with too much of a fucking impression. But this is okay, even though it's got some frustrating things in it, and I am overall disappointed about certain things. A lot of that is subjective. I think a lot of people are fine with this, especially in that, like, a lot of people are just gonna go through this once and be like, wow, well, that was an experience, and they'll have their laughs about certain things, or they're like, oh my god, this character fucking died in this way. But overall, it's a competent game. I just hope that whatever criticisms do fly out for this game get taken into word, and whatever horror cinematic game we get next from this particular team is just a little bit more fleshed out in certain areas. Just a little bit more, because I was fine with a lot of it, but just certain things just didn't get the expansion they needed. And that's sad. But yeah, that is the Quarry. Thank you guys for joining me through this Let's Play, especially if you're watching this on YouTube and you actually went through the whole damn thing, the first playthrough, and then us watching movie mode. Thank you for that. Thank you to the people who watch this on Twitch as well, as we went through our little experience here. I'd go through Everyone Dies, but I know that's going to be probably, like, in order to get every character to die in this, would probably take another, like, 8 hours. Like, I imagine that's how that goes. Because you'd have to get all the characters to... Or not all the characters, but you'd have to at least get, like, Ryan and Laura to the fucking Hackett house and try and get everybody killed, at least there. And then I imagine you still also have to end up killing Silas? Question mark? I don't know, maybe not. When everybody else dies. I'm assuming when it says everyone dies, everyone dies. That's what I imagine there. But yeah, thank you for watching this Let's Play. I will see you guys in the next one.